Oh, but I did just find a map, so... Yep. Old Lysaurus's farm. Not sure if that's much of a... Are you fucking kidding me? What's up, Rush Rose? Welcome back to the Daggerfall playthrough. It is currently part 52. In the last episode, we actually made it to Orsinium for the first time ever. And as you can see, we're here in Greensley Hall. That's because last time we were sent here to find the Dust of Restful Death. And this place is frickin' massive. Oh, but I did actually get a pointer from a fan of mine, Too Simplistic, that apparently these little white squares here are like a representation of just how many chunks these dungeons actually have. So yeah, this is actually how big the dungeon is. So that little red dot there, that's where I am currently. So that's essentially just the chunk I'm in. I can't like click on it or anything, but so yeah, facing that way would be west, so this way would go there, looking at this, so a lot of... It looks like there's a massive chunk of the dungeon, like way over here. I'm not 100% sure on... Yeah, I guess it would make sense that most of the dungeon would be over here. Well, let's see how far... Like, if I just move in this line here, how far does that move me? Okay, so that moved me north one piece, and from the looks of that, every major square here seems to be like 4 pixels, so 4 chunks. So we have a lot of ground to cover. Especially if I want to find the Dust of Restful Death. Yeah, I can literally just pick locks now. Oh. Yeah, spell was reflected. Yeah, get stunned by your own stuff, bozo. Oh yeah, and I guess I should just keep looking for, like, Saint's Hair. Because I still have that ingredient recipe on me. Yeah, and all these ingredients. And I'm just saving up. So if I do ever... Hey look, that's one of the walls. Yeah, and as you can see, moving over here moved us right by one. So hang on, this is the same chunk as where I am before, so if that's the case, hang on, let me test this. Okay, so yeah, okay, so that's about one chunk in distance right there. So from here to about here is one chunk. This dungeon isn't as big as I thought initially then. Is it? Like, Like, I guess it's not quite, like... It's still a labyrinth, mind you. Like, there's still so many paths and avenues. I mean, there are 2 teleportation walls here. I'm not sure if both work. I mean, let me test this one. Yep. Shoot, let's see which part of the dungeon this just led to. Okay, so as you can see, that went 2 chunks to the right. Well, at least I can navigate the dungeons a bit more now. I actually didn't know that. Look at that, a Daedric Claymore. That's getting sold. Hey, I mean, we found the throne room. So, any secret doors? Just this one door here, so there's only one avenue. And yeah, with like every chunk is like one puzzle piece, and they're like crudely placed together. Like, they all fall within a seed, Minecraft-like, but it's more... I don't know. I don't know if there's any other game that really has a setup like this, that has a dungeon layout base And oh yeah, here's the lying skull. I remember that guy. Okay, so we're at least getting close to where we were before initially, at least. I'm not sure where exactly we were. We may be getting closer than I thought. Yeah, there's lich dust. Yeah. Oh, look at that! A steelright pauldron. It's enchanted with something, so yeah, let's definitely take that. Spider's venom. Yeah, not really much of use, huh? Oh. Yeah, just axe a bunch of wraiths around here. Oh. Looks like we've got more wraiths. Lock has nothing to fear from. I have the key right here. Like, I do like the fact that they at least left in the part where, as you level up your character, picking locks becomes easier. I guess technically you could take the lock picking skill, but you know, as you level up, it just becomes easier to pick locks. So there's like no point to putting any real points into lock picking unless you want to like break and enter early game to join the Thieves Guild or some crap like that. I guess I could join the Thieves Guild if I wanted to, though. Though it'd honestly be really excruciating since they actually have a no-kill rule, and in this game that is the most brutal rule set they actually have, because NPCs can literally just get in the way, and if you get annoyed and decide to start swinging, well, there went your guild privileges. Looks like we're heading south a good bit, so we're definitely... Oh! Hey, this is a stairway. Oh. Yep. Click that lock open, that's right. This led here. I think we might have actually found our way through. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely heading pretty far northward. I hear spells being casted. That's a good thing. Go ahead, keep hitting me. Go ahead. Yeah, hit me with spells. It's just gonna feed my magic. Alright, let's go ahead and second wind up so we can continue on our adventure here. Where's my second wind spell? There it is. Yeah, that just restores like all of my fatigue. Ooh, that's an expensive book. I'll take and sell that. Gorgon snake. Ugh. Yeah, let's see here. So, nectar, silver, werewolf's blood, and saint's hair. So I need to look out for those 4 ingredients still. Because, yeah, any of those 4 ingredients I can use for making a whole bunch of potions of restore power. Once I... Rude? Yeah, it's fine. I regenerated anyways. Yeah, Morgardreth is basically just a living vampire. Like a hat. Well, I think I found the boss of this area. Hey, werewolf's blood. I can use that at least. So he did prove he did have a use. It just probably wasn't what he wanted. Now hang on a minute. There's still paths I haven't checked yet, huh? Right? Like, if I'm looking through here, because there's still a whole chunk up here. So where's the pathing to it? I mean, yeah, like you can see north of here. Hang on. Yeah, looking northward, there is definitely a lot up there. It's just How do I get to all of it, you know? Or have I actually explored all of it yet? So yeah, there definitely is a lot northward. I mean, there's a whole chunk up here, a whole border section, so yeah, as you can see, I'm literally running next to it. Hang on. That's at least another piece of it, so, I guess, like, it would be in this area here somewhere. There's definitely a pathway that leads further northward. In fact, there's a room up here I've already checked. Great, okay. Okay, well, at least this is telling me something. It's telling me that, there's a whole section to this dungeon I haven't seen yet. Is this not it? Okay. Oh, well, this section heads northwards a bit. Perhaps there's more in this area that I missed. Okay, well, hang on. This just went into that sector. Unless this is all that's in that sector. Is that possible? I mean, I guess it is. Well, that sucks. Okay, so wait. That means this room here loaded in this whole chunk just to have this one room. That doesn't sound right. Okay, but how much is one chunk, though? Okay, like, I guess these are like quarter chunks, so here I am in this quarter chunk. So if I go this way, still in the same chunk. If I'm headed this way, same exact chunk. So, okay. Well, I guess I'm figuring out more of this dungeon. I guess the most of it is just verticality? Is that really the whole premise? Like here, if I head back to this section. So this is where we came from. I mean, this was all the way back in this sector. However, it seems like this is probably the only place we can really go through, which sucks. So this is a portal that leads all the way to this sector. I guess there is more to the far east side. I mean, we really just tear through everything, though. Yeah, like... basically, like, no real challenge near the late game. I guess when you're doing a match build. Go ahead. Yeah. Oh, and here's where we were last time. We finally made it back. Ooh, what's that? Let's hear. Got Giant's Blood. Of course, Giant's Blood taunt me. What does this lich have? Orc's Blood. Can't really make much use out of Orc's Blood, though. Hey, Werewolf's Blood. I could use that. The game will actually let me grab it. Alright, now. Oh. Damn. The Lich nuked himself. He knew he was too powerful for himself, and that mortar would just absolutely torture his soul with the idea of him just perishing to such a simpleton as Morgardreth. Alright, well I guess there is a huge segment all the way over to the east side. Here, I guess we may as well check out the east sector. I am glad I can at least read the map now that I know how to actually read it. Because there were just segments that I never fully understood. Oh well. Appreciate it too simplistic. Alright. Ooh, Daedric Mace, that can definitely get sold. What do you have? Oh, look at that, a Mithril Saber. Yeah, Dwemer Pauldron. Let's see here. We only have 80 pounds worth of gear loading us up. Like, wow. Oh, hello. Shadow form. I don't think it's worth it. Is this the... No, this isn't. Well, we're definitely close to the east sector. I don't know where we'd have to go to get into the east sector. Oh, well, this is a large room. This is definitely a very fun-looking room. Now, I do know that the Dust of Restful Death or whatever is going to be on a mummy. So I am looking out for a sound in particular. And that is the sound of a mummy. Moaning and groaning and... Hey look, another pauldron. Daedric quality too. I can probably sell that. Definitely getting a lot of loot. Dwemer is useless at this point. Mithril Tono, that's probably worth a lot. Yeah, I'll be with you in a second. Could you imagine shooting a guy in the back and his reaction is just, yeah, I'll be to you in a second. Just give me a sec, you know. Knights. Ooh! Ooh. We got some boots. Some good boots. All I'm missing. Gauntlets and cuirass. Ooh, we're getting close to a full set of Daedric. We are getting very close to a full set of Daedric. Cover me in red. Ooh. Cover me in red. Speaking of cover me in red, I found a Daedric bow. That red string was undeniable. Yeah, okay. Maybe this is how you get to the east sector, though. Maybe this room here. Troll's blood. Orc's blood. Why do they look exactly identical? Alright, let's see here. So, the east sector would be in this generalized direction where it came from. However, there are so many rooms around here. I mean, I came from the east, which is this way. Right? Yeah, I came from the east. I'm facing the east. Hang on, did I close this door over here? Yes, I did. So here, let me just enter all these rooms, I guess, so I can discover them. I guess we have to go hit the elevator. Yeah, and I know these kind of rooms in the story dungeons, sometimes there's an actual, like, story item in one of these sections, but it looks like this is really just a room full of enemies and loot. Not bad though. I mean, not bad at all. I still have a save near like the beginning section of the dungeon. So, you know, that's just a just in case get out of jail free card essentially. I'm gonna drop a 4 save here. I don't know what my 4 save is holding on to, but it should be fine. We're gonna take this section down here, because it should be a safer way to... Oh, hello. Goodbye. Should be a safer way down the elevator shaft, while also granting us more ways to go east to the east section. Because there still is an east sector, and it looks like I'm still in the right segment to be able to go to the east sector. I just need to find a door that leads to the east sector. Like this way. This is still in the same plane. We found the east sector. We're in the east sector. Okay. Wait, this is northwards. Is this still in the east sector? Okay, it is. Huh. I guess this is all in one massive chunk. And I mean, each chunk has quadrants in it. So let's see what kind of segment this is. And I guess none of the chunks in here would probably overlap with all the previous segments, so that's a good thing. Likely. Not certain on how likely, though. Okay, yeah, I just overlapped back into the previous segments, so obviously not that likely. Great, okay. Well, it looks like this here just led right back to the elevator room. What's behind this door? Huh. Oh great, my buffs are wearing off. Here, let me... We're definitely going to need to have our spell absorption up. That's the most important one. Crap. Where are all my spells? Okay. The flawless spell absorption. Oop. I got a buzz. Okay, that's going to be annoying. Azura's mirror. There it is. Alright, got both of those up. Guess there is still this segment here, but honestly there's so many sectors. I think I've checked everything except for below this arena last go around, and honestly I'm not sure if it's going to... Like, I'm not sure if the Dust of Restful Death is going to be relocated. So we're going to go down the elevator, but I'm not going to go all the way down now. I'm actually going to try and stop off at the next floor down. If I can actually click the... There we go. Alright, here we go. Alright, so we're one floor down. Yep, there's the elevator platform all the way down there. Got a few loot piles around. Not very much useful in them. And we got this door here that leads to a ramp. Or at least a rampart that leads right down here to a room we've already been in. Okay, cool. Have I already been down this hallway? I guess the best way we can check is by actually zooming in. Oh, I haven't. So there's more to explore. Okay, well I failed to backstab that guy. Oh well. Still looking for a mummy. Haven't heard a single mummy ever. Anywhere. I'm not sure what sector. Oh, great. Well, I definitely want to get more mana. And my Azura's Blessing is wearing off, so I definitely want to have more mana, especially if I'm about to go down there. I'm not too sure if a mummy is going to be in the water. But here, this is something I could do if I just hop over here. I can take this elevator back up. Guess I do hear something down there. Hard to tell if it's a slaughterfish or a mummy. Guess we can check this way. Looks like it's northward. I mean, still plenty of sectors northward. I mean, there's still a huge sector right over here in this top right corner. I'm not sure how much I've explored in that area. But it does look like the last frontier is down with all those slaughterfish, so that's great. I have to second win this, okay. Alright, where am I going? Where to next, huh? Yikes, okay. I'm guessing the room with the slaughterfish is the best bet. I'm guessing we're just gonna have to be lucky with it. I mean, at least I have plenty of mana still. Yeah, tell you what, we'll drop a 4 save. This 4 save is at least the safest. Let's see here. I should still have Lungs of Argonian kind. How long is this going to last for? So let's see here. 5 rounds per level. I'm currently like level 24, so that's going to be a long time actually. And I guess we'll take not Res XP. I have like True Heal. I'll just have this equipped essentially. Alright. It looks like this place is completely flooded. They got waterlogged benches floating in here. So at least a cool detail. Yep, here's the Draugr. Or not the Draugr, the Dray. Drags all up in this place. Big disgrace. Ooh, they do drop loot, just not very much good loot. I do hear more stuff around here. Alright, well this is a loot pile that has nothing in it. It is very likely that there is in fact a mummy all the way down here, just sitting behind a door, right here. And if that's the case, that's promising. Alright, what am I going to find down here? Better be good. Come to Morgar. Come to Morgar. It's not like I had to really heal all too much either. I mean, I kind of just knocked everything back. And I'm kind of just ready to catch spells. And I mean, this is just riveting right here. Just trudging through water. I mean, this is just a long, treacherous pit. Like, what the hell? This is just a long hallway. I did hear something, though. Something that didn't sound like the usual undead. I do think I heard a mummy. The mummy's probably deep below the depths. Oh, that's, a Lamaya. Ooh. Ooh, you do have Saint's hair. Yoink. And werewolf's blood. Don't mind if I do. Yikes. Okay, so noted. We got merfolk in here with very pixelated looking doctors. Anyways, let's go ahead and head through this door. Hopefully we find a mummy. Because sometimes the undead spawn in the underwater segments. Okay. Looks like we found a loot room. Snake oils. Guess it said snake venom, but you know. Iron staff. Take the werewolf's blood. Well, we're currently 7,000 leagues under, and we haven't found jack squat in this sector. You know what? Let's see here. I should have a warp spell still. I should still have the anchor placed. Because it does look like this is just a soft lock here anyways. There we go. And place an anchor. Can't rest because there's enemies nearby. Here, let me sit in here, go into wagon. Deposit all our junk. I mean, yeah, we're just gonna sell, like, all of this stuff anyways. Yeah, like... Alright, well, let's clear a room, I guess, and... Here, let's make sure that I can place an anchor. Here, we'll drop another 3 save, I suppose. Since we've done a bit of expeditioning. Didn't really discover too much, but, I guess maybe there could be something more in the further... I'd like to say I did hear a mummy where I was. Oh wow, that's a lot of skill increases there. I would like to say I heard a mummy. I swore I did. I'm just not sure where I'm supposed to be looking, you know? I mean, there's a lot up here. It's just I've discovered basically everything. I've gone through all the different sectors. I guess I could just go back to that portal room. I guess there were 2 portals. I could check the other one. I don't remember which one I went through initially. But I can always go through the other one. Because there was like this room here. And yeah, they had this portal here. And yeah, I went through this portal near the beginning of the episode. So this one should take us somewhere different. Or not. Okay. Yeah, so, there's definitely more to this dungeon than meets the eye. And it's likely that there are just portals in places that I cannot find. Very likely, which is not good. And I mean, there's levers around here that open portcullises. And oh yeah, that lever's definitely pulled already, so that means there's like a portcullis nearby somewhere up here that's already been lifted. Yep, there it is. So I mean, this room here, yeah, there's just nothing up here of importance. The most significance was literally just... Oh, hey! more enemies up here, so something's happening. Maybe I'll find the mummy somewhere around here. Or maybe that was the wraith I heard just in the distance, like... Because you see, like... Okay, so I managed to make it all the way up to the top left sector. You see, that's the thing about these dungeons. They're so labyrinthian. I mean, I was heading towards the other sections, and yeah, and this portal room always is a failure of a portal room. I don't think we checked out this portion quite yet. At least not too much, yeah. And I mean, it is possible that maybe the mummy respawned somewhere else. So it is possible that one of these earlier sections that we checked first would be one of the last places the mummy could possibly spawn, and probably spawned in this time, if that makes sense. Not sure how likely that is. Oh, well, that was a portal. Hey, and there's a lever. Not sure what that opens, but hey. Got troll's blood, giant's blood. You know. Yeah, this is a room all by itself in the middle of nowhere that I just went into by activating that portal. It is very likely that this room here is where the mummy is. And this leads all the way back out here. So there's a way up here somehow. It's possible that... Okay, well... it would have been smart if that lever actually activated that. I'm not sure what that lever activates, though. Maybe it makes it to where the portal is inverted, and now if I go up there... Like, see, there's the Proculus room. So heading up here will lead us up to this section. I mean, where'd we find that place last? I mean, it's not like we ran too far to find it. Like, you know, I guess these dungeons aren't as big and as terrible as I initially thought, but they're still pretty labyrinthian. Like, they're still a pretty hot mess. Like, it would be nice to have a bit more direction with some of these places. Like, maybe not a giant arrow saying, Mummy Lord, this way, but, you know, like, more clues, like, I don't know. Yeah, like if I go through this room now, will it actually plot me out in the right spot? No, it doesn't. So what does this lever activate? And how do you get in this room? Hang on, can I, like... I can probably glitch myself out of this section if I really try hard enough. I can probably find a way to do it. Here, let me second wind and true heal. If I just angle myself correctly at this lever, like certainly this lever has, yeah, this lever has physics. Okay, tell you what, I'm going to try and glitch myself up into this ceiling, because I want to see if it's possible to get up and out of this place. Yep, there we go, climbing mode. Come on. Okay, so there's something here. There's definitely a way to get up out of here. Okay, if I'm just trying my best here. Hang on, I also have access to flight. And it looks like crouching doesn't really affect your abilities all too well. Oh! that brought me all the way back here. Damn it. Okay. Well, I definitely need to find a way to glitch out somewhere then. Enemies nearby. So, there are definitely enemies nearby. Probably an enemy in this section. So, So there's definitely something there. There definitely has to be. You know, there's definitely something going on. Okay. It's possible that I entered a glitched dungeon, and that this is one of the dungeons you're supposed to reset on somewhere. Which would suck. Because, you know, if I have to end a playthrough just because I cannot complete the final part I need, then that would just be dumb. But I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to try every avenue until I succeed. Try every possibility until I exhaust every last bit. Because there has to be some other way, something else I'm missing. And here, we'll definitely check up this segment. Because it is possible, yeah, like I've checked out every avenue over here. I went into the waterways. I mean, I'm killing liches here. Liches that ain't really giving me that much mana. Still not finding the Dust of Restful Death, though. Oh, but I did just find a map, so... Yep. Old Lysaurus's farm. Not sure if that's much of a... Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. I don't know if this game is either trolling me or absolute genius. But... Oh, that's Restoration XP. I meant to cast True Heal. There we go. Okay, where am I now? Hang on. What the fuck was that? Okay, there's definitely something crazy here. Okay. Hang on, I haven't seen this part of the dungeon yet. You know what, game? Color me impressed. First, you annoy me. Now you have my attention. Okay. This has to be where the mummy is. I'll be disappointed if this is not where the mummy is. Because, I mean, I have been searching for this goddamn mummy for so long. This is where I just was. Hang on, this is exactly where I was. Yes, this is literally the room. I was literally in this section. This is where I pressed a lever. So that's actually an intentional area. Hang on. So that, you mean to tell me that was fully intentional? And that there are cages here with a lot of lag in this place. Is there... Okay, well it seems like this is a closed off segment, unless there's a secret door somewhere. Great. Okay, so there's no secret door. This is literally it. Oh my, this is literally everything. Well, that sucks. So what did that lever affect then? Unless I'm supposed to leave the lever up? Like, is the lever a red herring? Is the mummy at the bottom of the abyss? Like, what am I missing? Here, let me blessing up, I guess. Azura's blessing. Oh, I don't have enough spell points here. I'll true heal then. Okay, so Azura... So there's nothing here. And it's not like this is a, yeah, this isn't a false wall or anything. Not that I think, Maybe there's something different, like... Maybe if I click on the banner, check the chair, check the bench, the chains. Here, I'll go through the portal room. And it literally takes me here. So literally no other result, no different result than if I were to just go through normally. So have I checked this entire dungeon then? I believe I've checked this entire... There's something wrong with this? Hang on. No, I guess that's just a glitchy bookshelf, just looking at it. I feel like I've checked this entire dungeon. I feel like I've checked every door, every avenue, every possibility. I'm half tempted to find a place where I can glitch through the ceiling and just fly through everything just to see what I'm missing. I mean, I'm not sure what exactly it is, unless... Because, you know, like, there were definitely two portals that led to where that was. I mean, I accessed another portal that led to a different sector in that dungeon, so there was definitely something intentional there. Maybe there's a second secret lever somewhere that I just don't know the use for. Like, what if I check this way? See, like, there's nothing here. I know the lever here affects the false wall. No, it's not. Wait. Or is that lever the portcullis? Does that shut the portcullis behind me? I think I simply assumed it was and never bothered to actually check because it's just one of those preset segments, right? Well, this just led back here. I think I was onto something though. Yeah, that did close the portcullis. That did just close the portcullis behind me. Okay. So I guess I can at least put that lever back in a more logical place. I haven't the slightest clue what I'm supposed to be doing anymore. Like, I legit don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Tell you what, I think I can find one of these rooms and just find a way to glitch out of the map. So I can just, like, brute force things. It's definitely going to be very un-Todd Howard friendly. But hey, it just works. Okay, let's see here. So I'm going to have to find some good geometry for this. So here, I'm going to drop a 4 save before I do this crap. I'm going to have to rest. Enemies nearby. Please tell me please tell me the mummy that I need to kill just spawned. A fucking bat. Are you kidding me? That was literally it. That was just... It was a bat. Oh my lord. Okay. Alright, well, let's go ahead and, I guess, drop another 4 save. Because we're going to have to just hit the out of bounds segment. So the best way you can do that is by jumping into any awkward geometry with enough speed and brute force, and eventually you'll find your way out. Oh wow, I'm eating through all of my stamina doing that. Hang on. Let me make sure I am second winding out of this. Oh yeah, that... Alright. Because I know that if I were playing... If I was playing Unity, I would have access to, like, TCL and stuff. don't exactly have that because I'm playing OG because I like to play the games the way they're supposed to be played, at least the initial intended way. I think I was on something in that other room though when I heard something other than Dre. I thought it was a mummy lord. Oh, look at this. Right? It's gonna be it? Come on. I know it wants to. This looks like a scene. Hang on. Can I go through this scene? Nope, not there. Would be nice to know, like, what segments are easiest to go through. Because I do know I found at least one sector in one dungeon that was like a way to just glitch out by trying to crawl through a window, since basically crawling doesn't work in this game. Like, you can lower your body, but it doesn't, like, actually lower you too much. But I feel like I was definitely onto something when I saw the portal on the rafters. I mean, most of this dungeon is basically just cleared. Especially by now. Actually, now that I think about it, hang on. Because the portcullis should be around here somewhere. I could probably use the portcullis to just glitch out. Yeah, let's see here. Alright. Because, yeah, I think I was able to... I think I need to close the portcullis. Alright, let me go ahead and shut the portcullis. Alright, now I should be able to find a way to glitch out a bit easier. Oh, this definitely looks a bit more promising. Come on. Come on. And I'm just gonna have to quickly cast Fly the second I get out of bounds. And then we're just going to have to find our way to the mummy. Alright, this is just annoying. I'm not sure how well this is actually getting me. Here, let's try this scene. Alright, come on. Perhaps if I'm crouching? Yeah, that looks like it might allow me to glitch a bit more. Yikes. What I really need is a way to be able to open and close the portcullis and run to it fast enough to be able to catch it. I mean, if I open the portcullis this side, yeah, it's definitely open by the time I get here. I mean, sprint into the wall strategy until I climb doesn't seem to be the most effective. I know I was able to glitch out of the map in, like, the... Hang on, are doorways good for it? Let me check. I don't think the game will allow me to try. Let's see here. What's a good way to glitch out of the map? Oh! Stairs. Stairs are the way. Hang on. Okay, that was close. That was very close. That was very close. Hang on, hang on. I think I found the way. I think I found the way. Okay, that was very close. Hang on, hang on. I'm getting there. I am getting there. I just need to... Alright, alright. Try this again. Oh, that was so close. Hang on. If I'm crouching, can I do it this way as well? And it's not quite as quick or effective. Oh, that... Hang on, hang on. If I frame perfect it... Hang on, because it seems like the stairs are able to fling me up to the far corner of the wall. And if I enter climbing mode, at just the right angle... Oh! Wasn't able to do it, okay. Oh, no, not there. That time I actually hit, Okay, let's see if I hit fly here. Will it work? Will it work for me? Please, please, please. Oh! Well, it just locked me in place. Okay, so we're gonna have to reload. Alright. Well, I do have a bit of a strat now. I just need to find a good angle. Are we running our runtime up that much? I think we are. I need to find a good angle. That's what I need to do. I need to find a good angle to be able to run up some stairs fast enough to be able to latch onto a good pathway. Ooh, that was some great momentum there. I just need to find some really good stairs. I think these stairs up here definitely lead into a pretty good wall. It's just not quite enough. I think we need to find stairs that lead straight into something a bit... You see, this is a rampart that leads into a doorway. Maybe if I try one of the tall ramparts, because there are two types of ramparts, and one of them, like that doesn't seem like it's going to work very well. Yeah, that's not going to get us through the wall anytime soon. Crap. Yeah, and I mean, this here's only this segment's... Hey, what's that sector over there? Okay, so let's see here. So I'm definitely looking northward. Have I explored everything that's behind me? I guess there's, like, southern sectors that I haven't checked yet? Is that actually possible? Like, have I not checked the full southern sector yet? Like, or is there a portal room that I'm missing somewhere that leads to the southern sector? Or is the southern sector completely locked off? You know, like, these are questions you have to ask yourself. I guess, questions I need to ask myself. Yeah, I'm definitely at a loss here. Tell you what. I think I might at least have an idea on what we could do here. Because I do think the elevator segment might actually be the way. The throne. drones typically give you a lot of momentum in climbing. Hang on, can I... Okay, there we go. I'm on the throne now. Alright, come on. Alright, let's see here. I need to get up onto the armrest. So, come on. Just work with me. Oh, no, that didn't work. Okay, here. If I start with going on the armrest. There we go, I'm on the armrest. Now if I stand up, ooh, this is looking good. Okay, I need to... Okay. I think we found it. I think we found the way. Okay. It is now all or nothing. I have to lock in, and we have to track this mummy down. Alright. We are now currently in flight. We are currently out of bounds. That is fine, because I need to locate a mummy. Okay, so as you can see, there's this room here. So there's a warrior here. So what rooms do I need to check on? Let's see here. I guess first I would like to check on the elevator segment. It looks like the game isn't even going to register my cursor since I am out of bounds. But that is fine, because I should be able to at least find where everything is. Yeah, like as you can see, this here's where the elevator segment is. And it looks like there is 2 sections to it. Did I actually go through both sectors in the elevator segment? Wait, is there a room I didn't check? Oh, that's what that is. Wait, what? Oh, okay. But what am I getting stuck on? Hang on, what's this room here? Another warrior, so I'm definitely finding enemies. See, there's a door here I didn't check. Oh, look at this. There's a room all the way out here in the southernmost section. Doesn't seem to have much to it. There is a door, though. Does this door just... Hang on. Is this door literally just straight into the void? Is there literally just a segment here that leads straight into the void? Okay. Okay, game. I don't know how I feel about this. Hang on. So this is in the southern segment. This is in the southern sector. Okay. And it feels like the void here is actually harder to swim through, if that makes sense. So there are rooms out here. There are rooms out here. A lich spawned. Okay, I'm going to have to get spell absorption out. Let's see here. Follow spell absorption. And we're going to get Azura's mirror. Let's see here. Where's Azura's mirror? Armor of Azura, that's shield. Azura's mirror. There we go. There we go. Okay, well, we dealt with the Lich. This is definitely a bit more on the cheating side. However, we're kind of left with no choice. You know, because, like, look at this. There's literally just rooms out here in the middle of nowhere. And these are literally the southern sections. So, where are all the southern sections? I mean, so there's two here. Is there a third one out here? There's probably a third one out here. Alright, we'll swim out into the void. We gotta swim out here just to... So if there's this here... I'm glad I've seen this, at least. Yeah, let's go ahead and true heal up. We can at least teleport back to where we were. Yep. So we got this sector here. So there has to be a third one out here with a mummy in it. Very likely that there is one. Yep. See this? So yeah, if there's rooms like this, that means there are probably rooms like this everywhere throughout the map. And yeah, this one's empty in particular. Well, we had to go out in the void at least, so praise Sithis for allowing us to do this, at least. It's probably going to be a bit of a long one, because I want to find this mummy, and seeing this really irks me in the wrong ways. Oh, look at this! How are you supposed to get into this room, huh? There's a vampire lord here. And oh, would you look at that? This here's another... Daggerfall has quit on me. Isn't that interesting? Okay, well I think, Yep. Alright, well... You know, I feel like... I feel like we could definitely do our searching maybe next week. We've definitely done some good digging. And we definitely found some pretty damning evidence that this mummy could possibly not even be in this dungeon prim and proper. It is possible that I missed a door somewhere, but that was pretty damning. Finding all those rooms that were completely locked off. I mean, hang on, can I still see them? Okay, no, I can't see them. But that would explain why I could hear stuff that I couldn't find anywhere. Probably explains why there's so many portal rooms that don't lead anywhere, because, I mean, my game crashed when I checked that place. I guess there is this section here. Tell you what, for the lulz, I'm going to check this room out here. I mean, hang on, how do I get to there? Yeah, for the lulz, we're going to check this section here that's saying we didn't look through it. Okay. Well, as you can see, we've checked basically everywhere in this dungeon. But, the only place we haven't really checked is the void. And, I mean, the void seems to actually have some pretty damning stuff, so we're going to have to take a closer look into the void in the next episode, because, yeah, I guess we really have to do this part just to actually be able to see. I mean, tell you what, I'm going to do one more attempt. One more attempt of going into the void. We're going to see if we can find this mummy today. Alright. Because, yeah, as you can see, we can climb up here, get up, and then immediately fly. And just like that, we're in the void. I guess it's probably just more of a timer thing. Tell you what, there was a... Hang on. Because we didn't check all of the north section, I feel like. Because we did check the north section. And, you know, like, we didn't really find too much in the north section. Like, we discovered that the north section was mostly empty and barren. Because there was only, like, one thing that led into the north section. I mean, hey, look at this. This is a room I haven't checked yet. I'm not going to try and enter all of the void rooms, because it seems like the game lags and bugs out whenever I do. And I guess we'll just look for... My game crashed again. Okay. Well, we're going to load back in and I guess wrap things up for today. Alright, well, I think that's pretty damning there. Yeah, I guess in the next episode, we're going to have to hit the throne room and explore the void to find this mummy. Because it seems like our game is going to just crash every time, and this is just going to be some annoying brute force effort. So we're going to explore more of the void in the next episode. That's going to be it for the rest of this episode. This has been your bro Frostbird, and I think I'm going to have to catch you on the next one. Later!